Hey gang, it's Julie Creffield from the Fat Girl's Guide to Running. I am almost finished with my run this morning. I've headed out to the Olympic Park, which is my local park. Done a little bit of kind of the canals and up to where the velodrome is. My plan was to do 10 miles today, but it became really clear quite early on that wasn't going to happen because I'm really struggling at the moment. I'm struggling with motivation. I'm struggling with making sense of what's going on in the world. There are quite a few challenges in my business. I'm really busy. So it's just kind of, I've got a lot on my plate. And this week, my body is kind of protesting, really. I am completely fatigued, and I don't mean I'm just tired. I mean, I am just completely spent. I mean, yesterday I woke up and I just could not get out of bed. I just kept falling back to sleep. And my daughter, bless her, was like, "Come on, mummy, I've got to go to nursery." And she got herself dressed and was like, "Come on, come on, come on." And so I took her to nursery an hour and a half late. And then when I come back, I went straight back to bed, which is not something I ever do. And it scared me a little bit because 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with having chronic fatigue syndrome, which ended up leading to depression. And I had 3 months off work and was in a really, really bad place. And so I posted about this in the clubhouse yesterday and said, I'm a little bit worried. It feels like I'm getting that back again. I'm just exhausted all the time, can't even sit at my desk for 10 minutes without wanting to go and lay down. And somebody said, how did you get out of it last time? And it's when I discovered exercise, or maybe not when I discovered exercise, but when I got more serious about bringing exercise into my daily routine and making it part of my lifestyle and not just something that was about weight loss. So this morning I decided, despite my fatigue, I would get up and I would put my running gear on and I would go out for a run. So I didn't drive to Rose's nursery. I jumped on the bus and literally run from the nursery gates. I've got a nice little route that I normally do. It's normally a 5k, but I extended it today. And I got to about 3.5 miles and just felt like, oh my God, I have nothing. I have nothing in the tank. And it's not my legs, it's not my breathing, it's not fitness, it's just fatigue. And I went into a little cafe and I got a kind of a juice, some kind of juice, and just sat there for half an hour. But I knew I wanted to do the 5 miles, or I wanted to do at least 5 miles. So I kind of kept on plodding, and there was walking and there was running, and I feel better. I do feel better. I mean, I'm tired, and I may have to go home and have a bit of a nap. But the point is, exercise always makes me feel better when I'm feeling low, when I'm feeling stressed, when I'm feeling overwhelmed. And I know in the clubhouse and in my other coaching groups and just, women that I meet all the time talk about this overwhelm, this sense of anxiety, this, having so much on our plates, these feelings of not being good enough, feelings of wanting more, feelings of loneliness. It's widespread, and often we think it's just us. We think we're this weirdo that has all these strange thoughts and just wants more from life. And I think it's why the work that I do is so important, because yes, it's about running, but actually running is only the tool. Running is, the way that we get to who we are as people. So I just wanted to share that with you, really. And so the real test of my fitness will be this weekend when I do the Newham 10k. It's my favourite race of the whole year. It finishes in the stadium, which you can see just behind me. I've been doing races, 10k races, in this Olympic Park, in this area, for the last, goodness me, 8 years, before the Olympics, as they were building the stadiums and all of that. And it's just fantastic. I love the atmosphere. 10k, I'm sure I can do the distance. It won't be fast, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So I hope you have a good weekend. Get out there, put your trainers on, even if you're feeling really low, even if you think, God, my fitness is not where it was before. Get out. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Don't feel like you have to run the whole way. The point is just to get out and just to spend some time outdoors. So have a great weekend and catch up with you soon. Okay, ciao.